Welcome back to Sunrise Diner here in Roselle Park, New Jersey. Allison joining us from her global home quarters, and we have the First Lady here with us now, Tammy Murphy. Welcome. Before we get started, we'd love to make sure that you get some breakfast. So Trish is here to get your order.
Hey guys,
How are you?
I heard you say coffee, but you didn't tell me milk or cream on the
A
side.
little bit of milk and some rye toast. Is that
Buttered or
possible?
dry?
A little butter. Don't tell anybody.
Channeling my dad. I just want some grapefruit juice.
Grapefruit, do you want a small or a large?
Small.
Allison, how jealous are you?
Guys. Well, I'm
I
very jealous. But I do feel
Thanks,
like
Trish.
you're not going full Jersey diner order for us right now. Like, what's your go-to order for breakfast at a Jersey diner usually?
Yeah, we're reasonably healthy, which I know doesn't get you any votes in Jersey.
Which allows for some cheat days. And now's your time.
We
to
do
cheat.
lunch.
We had a banana at home before we came up here, so we got a little bit of fruit.
You guys are party animals,
Right.
man. Yeah, wow.
I recommend the yogurt parfait. It's got fresh fruit, and then you
Okay.
don't feel like you're doing anything
Okay.
too unhealthy.
Okay,
So
that's a
maybe
deal
you'll try
next
that.
time.
Tammy, thanks for being here with us here at the diner. We really appreciate it. You've been active in Democratic politics, as we know. So I'm curious what your take is right now on the state of the party and its leadership as we look at the sort of the big picture nationally.
Yeah. Well, first of all, thanks for having me, and thanks
Yeah.
for having Phil. What is my take? I mean, I think after every election loss, there's a retrenchment, and there's a time to lick your wounds and try and figure out what went wrong, and how to change course and change direction and move forward. We had Ken Martin at our house this summer. We had President Obama there, and we are in and out of these circles with the DGA and the NGA and the like all the time.
The Governors Association groups.
Apologies, yeah.
Yeah.
Democratic Government Association and National Government Association. One very partisan, one very not partisan. And I would just say to you that there's a lot of soul searching, and I think there's a lot of good leadership out there that's just trying to pick the right moment.
I think we've got a great bench, which I want to add to that last
Yep.
point. And I want to also quote Al Davis. He used to own the Raiders. Just
Mhm.
win, baby. We got to win New Jersey and Virginia. You start putting wins on the board, you change the narrative. I
Getting
think.
some momentum going.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean,
Thank you.
and Tammy, I think, look, you've heard the rap on the Democratic Party right now that there is no inspirational leader that people are
Yeah.
looking towards, or somebody who inspires as much passion, I guess you could say, as President Trump does on the Republican side. So what's the answer to that one?
Listen, the president is unique. He is one of a kind, and he inspires every day just by sending out a tweet or 50, and just being a great communicator. I don't think we have found the right antidote for that on the Democratic side yet, but I do think, as Phil said, we have an incredible bench, and there's so much talent out there, and there's a lot of people who we're hearing and bubbling up and coming into our feeds and reaching out to us. So,
Allison, I also think if you look at history, when you lose and you like we did last year, there's almost always an interregnum where lots of people, who's going to be the next guy, the next gal. There's a lot of back and forth, and then ultimately somebody emerges. I'm on that front. I don't think it's panic button time. I think we got to win a couple of elections, turn the calendar to next year, and then you start to sort of put it together.
Speaking of the bench, we know that you put your hat in the ring to run for Senate in New Jersey, and then you pulled back and said you were dropping out of the race. But do you foresee that you might run for political office yourself once again?
never say never. But I would tell you right now, we're really focused. I am really focused on sprinting through the tape in January. We're not even talking about what we're going to be doing after that moment in time. So I think that there's a lot to consider. We'll figure it out as we go.
You have not talked about what you do when this job is over. The first thing you want to do?
No.
Not even that.
No, we have
The first thing.
First thing is
Yeah.
we're going to go take a few weeks off.
I
got for my
probably
birthday
well-deserved.
present a trip from my wife, so we're going to take a couple weeks off and recharge.
But that sounds great. And I assume at a New Jersey beach. But Governor,
In January.
Yes, in January. They're good anytime, as we know. But Governor, what are your plans? Would you consider running for president? Do you have further political aspirations?
Allison, and I literally mean this. This is where Jim and I started 20 minutes ago. We haven't given this the thought that it deserves. I wouldn't take anything off the table. I mean, public service generally has been really important to us. I was our ambassador in Germany. I was one of the senior guys of the Democratic National Committee. I'm obviously an 8-year governor, which has been the position of a lifetime. You don't walk away from public service lightly. So I'd be shocked if we're not in the mix doing something. I just don't know what that something is right now.
And we know, Tammy, that you have a family that you've been raising during this 8 years.
Yes.
Some challenges that came along with kind of juggling both roles as first lady and mom to several children,
Four
children.
Murphys.
I would say we are very much of a team act, and Phil and I do everything together. Obviously, he does a lot in the government that I don't do, but raising our children, everything we take on is a team effort.
It's hard to believe they're in their 20s.
I know.
When we
Goes
first
by
went
fast.
to Germany as ambassador, they were 12, 10, 8, and 6. So it kind of takes our breath away when
Puts
we
it
think
all
about
in
that.
perspective.
Wow,
Hey,
wow.
Allison, do you have
All right,
a lightning round of sorts?
Yeah. Because we've only got 45 seconds left.
Yeah.
Okay, Governor, favorite Bruce Springsteen song?
Thunder Road.
Isn't that the best?
I love
That's
it.
mine too.
I love
That
it.
is such a good one. Tam, Mrs. Murphy, what's your favorite?
Jersey Girl.
I knew you were going to say that. That's another
love
good
that.
one. Those are such good choices.
And quickly, your favorite beach is the shore. Did you guys talk about this?
No, but Island Beach State Park, which is we just love it. It's an incredible gem. Thank you, Trish. We love it.
Governor, First Lady Murphy, thank you so much for being here on Connecting America. We really appreciate it. Wish you the best of luck when this job
Thanks,
is
man.
finally over.